had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found that somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, or even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen, they might never be mean, might never be cross or try to be boss, but they would not do for nobody else. Gave me a thrill with all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, a wonderful you. It had to be you. Gentlemen, welcome to Noce. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Please give it up for this wonderful orchestra. Some others I've seen, they might never be me, might never be cross or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do for nobody else. Gave me a thrill with all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, a wonderful you, had to be you. Come by me, come talk to me, baby, and tell me how we can combine. Will you be my sunshine forever, or will you be just a friend of mine? Try me out, and if you get excited, take me home. I'd love to be invited once we're there. I'm sure you'd be delighted. We could rock all night now. Wait and see. We might fit together. That would be my lucky day. Come by me. Come love with me, baby. Maybe we could run away. Ladies and gentlemen, playing the part of Harry Connick Jr.'s hands this evening is Ben Hagen on the piano. Come by me, come talk to me, baby. Tell me how we can combine. Will you be my sunshine forever, or will you be, baby, just a friend of mine? Try me out, and get excited, take me home. I'd love to be invited once we're there. I'm sure you'll be delighted. We could rock all night. Oh, wait and see. Oh, we might have it together. That would be my lucky day. Come by me. Come love with me, baby. Maybe we could run away. Maybe we could run away. Maybe we could run away. I'm so sorry. That's why I always put them on the floor. Yeah, right. I took care of it. Don't worry, Robert. Thank you. Thank you so much. Actually, I was just acting out because, clearly someone didn't get my rider. I'm supposed to be on the floor. Thanks, Carly. Okay, anyway, where were we? Good evening. Like I said, welcome to Noce. Yes, I know, right? Yeah. I feel like that some days too, but truly, actually, the way that I think of nights like this is we're lucky to have them, luckier than ever, and once you're out and you spent this money and, God, you went to all of that trouble to, present a card and everything, probably even had to be ID'd for a drink. It's been hard. And now you owe it to yourselves to have a wonderful time this evening, okay? It's like an investment that you have made, and I will do my best not to mess that up for you. In truth, this is my very favorite music in the world. It is kind of like gospel to me is what I say. I listen to it every day religiously from a very young age before I knew that that was weird, and then it was too late, and so now I stand here before you frustrated and kicking monitors off of the stage. But I still love this music, so it's good. We are doing the music of Harry Connick Jr. this evening, and I am joined by a phenomenal big band, as always, and it is so fun to sing with a big band again. I've been getting used to that just over the last little over a month, and it had been 2 years since we were all able to get together, and there's nothing like singing with a great big band like this. Please give it up for these wonderful musicians. And when we first did this show a few years ago, it was definitely a dream project of mine. Like I said, I'm obsessed with this stuff. And I didn't know how it would play to people. I thought, well, we're going to do this for a month just because I've been waiting to sing this music my whole life, and so we'll see how it goes. And in truth, I think people have enjoyed it almost as much as I do, and so we bring it back every once in a while. But this is the last night for a little while here tonight, and so we're going to give it everything that we've got. I hope you enjoy it. Those first two songs were It Had to Be You off of, does anyone know what soundtrack made Harry Connick Jr. super famous? Yeah, When Harry Met Sally, very old grand Hollywood arrangement. And then his song and his arrangement of his tune called Come By Me. This next song, like many that we will do tonight, almost all of them, are originals by Harry Connick Jr. And the thing that is perhaps most remarkable about him to me is that he could have done any one of these things, any one of these trades that he has, and been one of the best in the world at it. He's one of the great jazz pianists of his generation. He's a fantastic vocalist. Sometimes he's okay at acting. But he also is a great songwriter and does all of his own arranging and orchestrations, which is remarkable and rare. This next tune is a great example of all of that. It's off of one of his albums from the mid-90s called To See You. I think it's beautiful. It's called Love Me Some You. Steve Charleston on the bass. The sky is blowing on me, pouring water on my head. He ain't stopping soon. Black children hiding me from light, white ones trying to kill me. So kill me, I love me some you. Can't seem to get my step. I'm walking in someone else's shoes. Too big for my feet. I'd just as soon wear none at all. Might cut my skin on the concrete. Cut me, I love me some you. I can make it through the night. But can I make it to the night? Something ain't right with me. I can't figure what it is. Justify my ways, my one side messing with my head, my other side trying to leave me. Please don't leave me. I love me some you. Love me some you. I love me some you. Love me some you. Thank you. A lot of the songs that we'll be doing tonight are from an album that is, I think, a masterpiece. That was like just before Harry Connick Jr. like ruined pop music in the United States forever. He did this like perfect album called Blue Light, Red Light in the early 1990s, and it is still, I listened to it yesterday, start to finish again. I listen to it all the time, and I think you can tell, I mean, he was just riding high. He was like kind of anointed the heir to Frank Sinatra's throne, and jazz was riding high. His albums were going multi-platinum, including this one, Blue Light, Red Light. And there was a swing revival that was coming right after instrumental jazz had kind of made this big comeback behind Wynton Marsalis and many others in the late 1980s. And it's just like, it was a very different time. Things almost went to a really good place. And this is like the peak of it. He was in love with his now wife of many years, Jill Goodacre, and wrote all of this beautiful love music. And this is the title track off of that album. It's called Blue Light, Red Light. I live in a tiny closet, a lukewarm cold water flat, with room for a couple of cinders, a mouse, a hole, and a trap. I don't worry about the flights or count the stairs, 'cause I know someone's there. I took the high-paying, sweeping up job, dusting after somebody else, seeing that there's clean on the windows, convincing the snow to melt. I don't worry about the flights or the subway fare, 'cause I know someone's there. One day we'll move uptown or even out to the countryside, and for every leaf on a tree we'll add one cup to the pride. Who cares if the floor ain't level, or if the ceiling falls in, haunted by the devil or ghosts and boogeymen? Well, I can't be concerned, oh, why should I care? No place I go alone would compare, 'cause I know you're there. One day we'll move uptown or even out to the countryside, and for every leaf on a tree we'll add one cup to the pride. Who cares if the floor ain't level, or if the ceiling falls in? It's haunted by the devil and ghosts and boogeymen. Well, I can't be concerned, why should I care? No place I go alone would compare, 'cause I know you're there. Thank you. Give it up for this band again. My goodness. Thank you. This is another song off of Blue Light, Red Light. It's a great example of what I think of as his writing style as a composer. He's such a great blend of classic American big band music from the swing era, but also some modern sounds, and then always a very healthy dose of New Orleans, which he is a proud native son of that great city. This is called With Imagination. I'll get there. My favorite lyric in this song is, "When weary is your world, just go and dream another," which I like. It's that easy, isn't it? Maybe for Harry Connick Jr. Yeah. You know, I forget, is this a 4-in-1 for you guys? Right? Are you guys okay? I don't do the whole like, how's everyone feeling tonight? I'm literally just like, are you okay? I've adjusted my expectations. Okay. So 4-in-1, was that the? Sweet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, Yeah, give it up for these guys. I've traveled many a mile, and I haven't found a home. I've traveled many a mile and found a seeds unsown. I've traveled another mile until I finally found my own. With imagination, I'll get there. I started with a dream, but came to a decision. I started with a dream, but now I have a mission. I have a goal to see beyond my vision. With imagination, I'll get there. Mr. Scott Davis. In my Father's house, no harsh words are spoken. In my Father's house, no vows are broken. In a holy place, my soul like beams open. With imagination, I'll get there. Oh, and weary is your world, just go and dream another. Oh, and weary is your world, there's heaven to discover. Here on earth, we're sister and a brother. With imagination, I am gonna get there. And if I stand alone, then to my cause I'm loyal. If I stand alone, either common or royal, I am not afraid to cross the seas of toil. With imagination, I'll get there. With imagination, I'll get there. With imagination, I'll get there. Ooh, I'm gonna get there. I know it might take some time. I might have to cross the seas of toil. Well, with imagination, I'm gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Ooh, I'm gonna get there. Ooh, I'm gonna get there. By myself, apparently. Thank you very much. It has been such a pleasure to have big bands back on this stage here at Noce. This room was very much designed with nights like this in mind, shows like this and fantastic musicians like this, a great audience. And it's crazy to think back now on just everything that has happened in these almost 6 years that Noce has been open come December. And you know, it was already interesting enough before we got to 2020. Like, it's not like we were just bored and twiddling our thumbs, sitting on fat piles of cash. But the last couple of years have just, you know, made it even more captivating to be down here on Walnut Street. But it is a privilege to still be here. And I'm lucky not only to have the great staff here at Noce and these wonderful musicians and to be able to perform here, but to also have my business partners here. And tonight, this is like a special compliment because, you know, he never comes to hear me sing. My business partner, Bob Philippone, is in the front row this evening, and I just want to say hello. Thanks for coming, Bob. Yeah. You know, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think this is, you know, like the easiest, best decision you ever made in your life, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. Cheers. This wonderful band, many people playing in it are members of the Des Moines Big Band, which is kind of the house group here at Noce. They are in residence on Wednesday nights, September through May. There's plenty of people up here this evening that are not in that group, but I'm just using the opportunity to plug it anyway. If you enjoy big band music, we're doing actually a promotion in November where those shows on Wednesday nights are free. We're just kind of celebrating the return of the Des Moines Big Band. But I'd like to feature this band on the next tune. It's an arrangement of Harry Connick Jr.'s of a famous song that Hoagy Carmichael wrote about the great city of New Orleans. It's just called New Orleans, featuring Ben Hagan on this tune. Ready? One, two, one, two, up. I know you so well. I can tell by the sound of your voice if you're really in love with me. And you are. Yes, you are. You know I can't lie. If I say to you, baby, I love you, then I love you. Oh, and I do. I really do. I do. Could it be that's a phrase you thought never would faze you? Well, baby, you better hold on tight, 'cause I'm the one who's supposed to kneel down and propose. All right, who knows, I might. So when I kiss you goodnight, just sleep tight with the thought that you'll always be caught up in love with me. And you'll dream to the stars up above that the answer of whether we'll be or whether we won't be in love. Well, we are. Yes, we are. I do. Now could it be that's a phrase you thought never would face you? Well, baby, you just better hold on tight, 'cause I'm the one who's supposed to kneel down and propose. All right, who knows, I might. So when I kiss you goodnight, just sleep tight with the thought that you'll always be caught up in love with me. And you'll dream to the stars up above that the answer of whether we'll be or whether we won't be in love. Well, we are. Yes, we are. Thank you very much. Brian, could I, if it's not too much to ask, kick some more shit around? No. Could I just get a little more vocal in this monitor here, please? Brian Dodson is our lead audio technician here, and you know, in 2020, the year that must not be spoken of, we were riding very high, doing very well through the spring of that year, and had this weekend of amazing shows. We had Friday night, Sarah Gazarek was in. She's one of my favorite singers anywhere, and one of the biggest acts that we had ever booked, and had a wonderful full room for that show. And the next day, it was very clear that things were happening, and places were shutting down. And we had one more show with a band from Kansas City that actually just returned last week and did a great show called the Grand Marquis. And they also played to a sold-out room. And we knew that was going to be our last show for a little while. We probably thought, 3 weeks or something. But we were fortunate. It was just a stab in the dark to immediately pivot to broadcasting our shows. This room turned into a kind of studio, and we were very fortunate to have Brian on staff here because he had all of the skills to do that in a way that, right from the very beginning, I'm mostly bragging on behalf of Brian. Those broadcasts were much higher quality than a lot of, there were like Grammy winners doing just iPhone live streams in their living rooms, which was cool, but we were doing like real productions in here, and he's just kept that going, but truly just a very talented guy who's up there almost every day in the sound booth here at Noce, and he's live streaming this show right now too. So thanks to not only Brian, yes, hey, taking very good care of us, but also to the potentially millions of people watching online. In the early days, really, no one was doing it, and we had crazy audiences that we did not expect at all from all over the world, for real, because we were one of the only places doing music. And, it's not exactly that anymore, but hello to Jane Meyer, probably watching next door. Anyway, right as we got to move along, I'm really not doing a good job with my time. You're not gonna hear any more from me except singing. This song is from, starting now. This song is from a show that Harry Connick Jr. wrote for Broadway in just the fall of 2001. It never had a fair shot because it opened weeks before 9/11. And the show is called Thou Shalt Not, and it has beautiful music. And he went on and did an album with Branford Marsalis and Kelly O'Hara that recorded the music, and I recommend it. But this is my favorite song from that doomed show. It's called The Other Hours. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Who are you in the other hours when your hair's undone and your guard is let down, when you're all alone in your all-night gown? Are you the life of the party then, sitting by yourself again? Where are you in the other hours? Are you in a secret place that calls when you're all alone within your walls? Are you undressed with some place to go, off to catch your private show? Why do you greet the morning, draping your heart in a shroud? Why must your life be a sideshow, played to an ignorant crowd? How are you in the other hours? Do you pray for morning to arrive? Do you wonder how you can stay alive? Are you at peace in a troubled mind, hoping no one else will find you're only playing dumb till the other hours come? Who do you think you're fooling, turning your face from the light? Clearly you're hiding from something better revealed by the night. How are you in the other hours? Do you pray for morning to arrive? Do you wonder how you can stay alive? Are you at peace in a troubled mind, hoping no one else will find you're only playing dumb till the other hours come. Thank you. Give it up for the saxophone section. So, real quick. I was confused. I still am confused in a lot of ways, but I fell in love with the music that I love. Great American Songbook, pretty standard jazz. When I mean, I don't know. I can't remember when. It was as early as as I can remember. And I didn't know that it was old music. And half of that is kind of a thing because it was old. But a lot of it in the early 90s was not old. It was being made right then. And Harry Connick Jr. was the dude for that. And it seems, again, crazy. So I found this piece that was written by Howard Reich about that time. I know, I'm sorry. Raise your hand if you care. Okay. Thank you, Mom. By a famous jazz critic named Howard Reich, and it's sad to read because it's like, wow, we have really hit the lottery and jazz is coming back. And, you know, it's too bad that, like, Frank Sinatra's dying, but here's these guys, Harry Connick Jr. or Kurt Elling, it's gonna be one of them that brings us to the promised land of like pop charts of yore. And I read that and was like, what happened? And the answer is that Harry Connick Jr. lost his mind. He did like a couple of the strangest albums you'll ever hear in your life. And this next song is from one of those albums. It's the only salvageable piece from either Star Turtle or She. It's bad news, it's terrible. It's almost as bad as that. Look, has anyone seen him as Daddy Warbucks in the promos for the upcoming, God, I mean, who am I to say anything against him, but it's just disappointing. Anyway, it's called Trouble, and I hope no one likes Star Turtle. Actually, most of you are probably like, who's Harry Connick Jr.? But anyway, here's Trouble. Yeah, he's not gonna make it, no. Couldn't be here tonight. Bruce lies awake at night, doesn't sleep for days. I guess he's carrying something that the fellas can't take away. Well, I feel just like him, except for me it's double. 'Cause darling, I got you and your trouble. Yeah, your trouble. It used to not mean nothing, but now trouble is all I need. Oh, well, Jessie loves excitement, can make a dull moment a thrill. She does whatever she wants and then puts it on my bill. But that ain't so expensive, I got it covered in my sleep. 'Cause darling, I got you and your trouble. Yeah, your trouble. It used to not mean nothing, but now trouble is all I need. I wouldn't bet against myself in a poker game, or build a house in a hurricane, or lose everything I had and spend the rest of my life all mad. In a wake, it would be a relief. It really wouldn't be so bad. But darling, I got you and your trouble. Yeah, your trouble. It used to not mean nothing. It used to not mean nothing. It used to not mean nothing. But now trouble is all I need. Thank you. That's Ben Hagen and Zane Gedler. And the rest of the band on some, that was nice, some vocals there. The staff at Noce all knows this song very well because it's my sound check song. It's like, it's probably ruined for them in the way that Heart and Soul is for like everyone else because they hear me do it all the time. But it's a beautiful song that he wrote. And the basic idea is, you know, you can have everything in the world going right for you, but if you do not have love in your life, it does not matter. And the opposite is true. You can have nothing and have love in your life, and it's like you're set. Again, very simple idea. Easy, right? This is Nowhere with Love. This is the title of show. In a way, I really don't know much at all. If you'd say that I'm simple, you're on the ball. On the ball to say that I'm going nowhere. But I'm going nowhere with love. They all say that I'm not impressive at best. That's okay, I've got nobody to impress. My impression is they'd rather be elsewhere. I'm staying nowhere with love. It's better to be happy in a cardboard shack than to be alone in a castle. All you get for your money is a heart attack. I just as soon alleviate the hassle. Every day I watch the go-getters go by. Even they say the ladder is much too high. Why should I go high? I'm happy below there, right here in nowhere with love. Ben Hagen. It's better to be happy in a cardboard shack than to be alone in a castle. All you get for your money is a heart attack. I just as soon alleviate the hassle. Every day I watch the go-getters go by, and even they say the ladder is much too high. And why should I go high? I'm happy below there, right here in nowhere with love. Thank you. This next song is one of my very favorites, period. I love this song. He wrote it for his now wife. It's just her name, Jill. And I think it is one of the best love songs I've ever heard because it captures the kind of, well, a very unique feeling. To me, it's about the moment right after he has fallen completely in love, and he's just awestruck, and it's so beautiful and wonderful. But it is also a recognition of, like, that just happened. Like, nothing will be better than that. It's almost like melancholy or something, but it's not sad. It's like, anyway, I'll see what you think. But I love it so much. It's called Jill. It's the piano mic, Brian. Or aliens, I don't know. Let's do, okay. I know a girl who says she loves me. She says she needs me. And I have reason to believe her. Good reason. Like when we kiss, my eyes won't open. My heart won't listen. But I don't have a word to say. No, not a word. Look, my darling, and you'll hear me sing. I love you with my heart. Let me hold you, really hold you, then you'll know my heart just can't tell lies. It knows a true love, and it knows that it's you, love. And it knows that you say you love me. And I say I love you too. Look, my darling, and you'll hear me sing. I love you with my me hold you, really hold you, then you'll know my heart just can't tell lies. It knows a true love, and it knows that it's you, love, and it knows that you say that you love me, and I say I love you too. Thank you. Did you guys like that? Do you like that song? Yeah. I just want to know. It's okay. You don't have to clap. I'm just curious. I love that song. All right, here's a traditional New Orleans tune. This is very different. This is Won't You Come Home, Bill Bailey. Not very romantic. It's like, many years later. 1, 2, up. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I cried the whole night long. I'll do the cooking, Bailey. I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb? Well, I know I'm to blame. Ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? cook and bake, I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening when I threw you out with nothing but a fine tooth comb. Well, I know that I'm to blame. Well, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come on home? Thank you. Thank you so much. Once again, if you've enjoyed yourselves this evening, there's all kinds of stuff that goes on here at Noce. Wednesday through Saturday nights, we host jazz and cabaret acts, and according to some people, we're trying to build a new socialist civilization right here in central Iowa. Some people say. I don't know where they're getting it from, but it's on our Facebook. You should see it. Anyway, I appreciate your support. I know at least a few other people do too. And truly, we just want to have shows here, so it's great. We're getting close to the holiday season, and we have shows almost every day in December. It's a wonderful time of year here at Noce. It's the most wonderful time of the year, in fact. And well, it is. It is. So keep us in mind as you're making those plans, and yes. Here we go. This is another one from Blue Light, Red Light. It's called She Belongs to Me. Yeah. Regrets? I've had a few. Yeah, anyone? Coming back in January. But then again, too few to mention. Yeah, thank you. 1, 2. I met her, but I never thought she'd belong to me. I just wanted someone I could sing to, who'd listen to every song. Oh, I just wanted someone I could cling to all night long. So I kissed her, but I never thought she'd belong to me. And when I felt her lips, I skipped a heartbeat, 'cause I was so in love with this girl. Oh, and how many times does your heart meet the most beautiful girl in the world? So I thought and thought about her. I just couldn't stop thinking about her. And I died when she called me up and said she couldn't stop thinking about me. Hey, now she loves me, and I never thought she belonged to me. And guys are calling, wanting to be boyfriends, but they're gonna have to answer to me. Oh, 'cause I'm gonna tell all those toy friends that she belongs to me. I thought and I thought about her. I just couldn't stop thinking about her. And I died when she called me up and said she couldn't stop thinking about me. Hey, now she loves me. never thought she'd belong to me. Now guys are calling wanting to be boyfriends. Well, they're gonna have to answer to me. Oh, 'cause I'm gonna tell all those toy friends that she belongs to me. Thank you very much. Please give it up for this wonderful band one more time. Fantastic musicians putting this show together. Thank you. To the wonderful staff here at Noce, and to you for coming out this evening. I hope you come back very soon. This is the last song of the show here, and it's a real barn burner. We always lose a couple instrumentalists along the way, but I will have a little bit of time to find some more before 9 o'clock. If anyone knows how to play trombone or saxophone or trumpet, feel free to stick around by the bar, and we'll conduct auditions, all right? Here we go. This is Just Kiss Me. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. I really do appreciate it, and we never take it for granted here. Have a wonderful evening, okay? Just kiss me and forget all about the other stuff. Kiss me. Your big red lips, I think, will be enough. Don't worry with your lipstick. I'm gonna kiss it all the way. Throw away your lipstick. That ain't your color anyway. Ooh, when you kiss me, I've got to know just how much you miss me. Kiss me, and I'll take your lips and paralyze. Kiss me, and paradise will never feel so nice. You're beautiful. You don't need all that makeup, and you don't need to take up sugar all of your time in front of the mirror. Can't you see that you're my dear? Baby, can't you see you're in love? Scott Davis. Robert Espy. On the drums. Ooh, when you kiss me, I've got to know just how much you miss me. Kiss me and forget about all the stars like in the sky. Kiss me, and maybe then you'll know the reason why I want you. My love's gonna haunt you, and I'm gonna flaunt you in front of all the boys that live on my street. And they're gonna be jealous because you're so sweet. Do you think I should repeat? Do you think I should repeat? Repeat. Repeat. I'm in love, love, I'm in love. in love. Sweet love. Thank you very much once again for this wonderful big band. The staff here at Noce, stand up. My name is Max Wellman. Have a great night and come back soon. But make sure to get out of here quickly. We have a 9 o'clock show. Thank you so much. See you soon.